Hi, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. There are some holistically healthy benefits to outdoor living and backyard gardening, and I thought that I would share some of those things with you today as a way to switch things up and also to encourage and inspire you to get outside and get in the dirt. Anyway, there are mind, body, and spiritual benefits that I thought of that go with backyard gardening and outdoor living. So, as far as your mind is concerned, one of the ways that I've benefited from backyard gardening and outdoor living is that mentally, it's really cool to be able to visualize what I want my space to look like. What elements I want in my space. In the garden, what kinds of vegetables or fruits or herbs do I want to grow? What kind of flowers do I want to plant? How do I want it to look? How do I want it to smell? How do I want it to feel? And it allows me to also use my creativity, which is kind of fun too. What kind of colors do I want to see? How do I want things arranged? Do I want to really organize it and have like rows, or do I want to make a design? Or do I want to just be kind of haphazard with it and just throw it all in and see what happens? Also, there are problem solving opportunities. Okay, I've got this many seeds and I've got these starts to put in the garden. How can I arrange these so that everything is evenly distributed? There's enough room for everything to grow and thrive and flourish. Or, hey, I think I got too many plants. Well, how can I arrange everything so that it works? Or, what can I do here? Or how can I plant things together or pair them up in order to maximize my growth opportunity and the benefits there? Or what can I plant to ward off pests during the course of the season? And then finally, meditation. What kind of space do I want to create where I can just be calm, be peaceful, relax, do some deep breathing, and really just connect, just to go inward and connect and find peace and find grounding. As far as the body is concerned, there's actually the opportunity to move in gardening and outdoor living. With the garden, there's lifting to be done. There's a walking, there's squatting, there's kneeling, there's digging. Also, there's sun exposure. Today's a little cloudy. It's supposed to rain this evening, so it'll be great for the garden, but I better hurry up. Anyway, there's vitamin D that you can get from the sun, and also the opportunity to lower your stress levels, which can really be helpful in your healing process. And finally, there are the nutrients that you get from all of the foods that you're growing and harvesting and serving up for your family. And then spiritually, being able to be outside and do backyard gardening and also participate in outdoor living really boosts your mood, and it can really uplift your spirits, especially if you've had a tough day or if you've been kind of stressed, whether it's at work or if you're dealing with a narcissistic boss or if you're dealing with narcissistic family members or acquaintances or neighbors. You can come and you can really relax, be calm, and just focus on nurturing and being productive with the plants and with your space. Also, it's a great way to connect with creation. You really get sobered and humbled when you see how small we are in relation to all of creation. And the garden and the backyard give you an opportunity to experience that on a smaller scale. And it's inspiring to see something go from a small seed to like this flourishing plant, like this dill bush I've got here. And then finally, gardening is a great way to connect to other people. Last year, when we were quarantined for COVID, I had the opportunity to harvest some of the vegetables and herbs in my garden, and I was able to take some of the food to a former neighbor of mine. And she, in addition to feeding herself, she also cooks for some other families. And so she was able to feed 3 or 4 other families in addition to herself from some of the vegetables and herbs that I harvested from the garden for her. And I did that for her a couple of times. So that was really encouraging for her. It was encouraging to the families that she fed, including her own, and it really made me feel good to be able to use my garden harvest to be able to help other people during a really difficult time. Overcoming and healing from narcissistic abuse is not the easiest thing in the world, but you can enjoy things like outdoor living and explore things like backyard gardening, where you can find encouragement and healing and nurturing mind, body, and spirit in spite of your circumstances. And I encourage you to do so. Do you either do any backyard gardening, or have you been curious or interested in backyard gardening? Comment below. I'd love to hear your responses and experiences. And if you're in the process of healing from narcissistic abuse, know that you're not alone and you're not crazy. Know who you're dealing with, know who you are. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.